Over the past 3 years, I've been collecting lightsabers, and as you can see from my collection here, it has gotten pretty big. So why don't we take a look at each one individually. So the very first lightsaber that I had ever gotten in my collection was this very simple design baselit lightsaber that I got off AliExpress for $75 Canadian. Now this was basically a trial run to see if I did enjoy lightsabers, which I'm sure we all know the answer to that. So it wasn't anything fancy. I picked the cheapest, most basic design I could find, and I got it baselit just to see how it was. Next, we got Rey's saber from the end of Rise of Skywalker, and say what you want about the sequels, but one thing they did phenomenal on was the hilt designs. Rey's, Kylo's, and Leia's are probably top 10 hilt designs of all time. This is actually a Force Effects lightsaber, and the only one I have, and the only one I'm probably going to have. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on for this saber other than its looks. The smooth swing is not great. The LEDs in the blade are pretty bad. It's a very dimmed down version of a NeoPixel blade, and it runs on disposable batteries, which I do not like. But I did get it for a very nice price, $170 at my old job, which was in Toys R Us. So yeah, I mean, can't complain. And next, we have Anakin Skywalker's Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith Youngling Slayer 9000. This was the first lightsaber that I wanted to get, but eventually I went against it because it was hundreds of dollars more. I also wanted to get it as a NeoPixel because Anakin's is in my top 3, and I didn't really want it as a baselit because a NeoPixel just looked so much better. It costs $670, it's from N-Sabers, and it is installed with the SNV4 Pro soundboard. Not the easiest saber to spin in the world, but man is this thing beautiful. And here we have Darth Maul's double-bladed lightsaber from the Phantom Menace in pristine condition. Actually, my first and only double-bladed lightsaber that I have in my collection. That's something I definitely want to change in the year coming. It's $656 from N-Sabers, and it's installed with a Xenopixel board that I'm not familiar with. Here we have Luke's Episode 6 Return of the Jedi saber, which if you didn't know is my favorite lightsaber of all time. I love thin neck sabers, and there's something about the chrome with the bronze on top with the green blade with Luke's brown cloak. It just looks so good in the film. Now this one isn't film accurate. There is some LED buttons we're missing on the switch here, and because of that I'm probably going to sell this one sometime soon. It's a baselit and was actually the second lightsaber that I ever got in my collection, and it costed me around $225. And here we have one of the two lightsabers that Darth Revan uses. This one is my favorite of the two. Definitely very hard to spin. It's installed with a Xenopixel board, and I got it from Ally Sabers, and just a heads up, do not order from them. A lot of people have bought sabers from them over the past year and have had complete radio silence from them. I'm pretty sure they are no longer running, but the thing is their website is still up and you can still pay for sabers, but you're never going to get it. So my advice, stay clear from these guys. But the saber costed $487. This is my favorite of the two, but it is definitely not the easiest thing to spin in the world. Those kind of spikes on the side there, they make it look incredible, but it also makes it very hard on your hand, especially if you're trying to do some flare tricks like the Obi-Wan. It doesn't really cut your hand, but it's just very uncomfortable, and especially if you're putting like some downforce on that one part of the Obi-Wan, you're gonna kind of hurt your hand. And we have Darth Revan's other saber here. This was actually my first NeoPixel lightsaber that I ever got. It's installed with a Xenopixel board, and I got it for $320. I also got this one from Ally Sabers, so again, don't buy from them. But man, I fell in love with this saber when it first came in. I was looking to get a replica, so when I saw that one of his lightsabers was the cheapest replica that you could buy, it was a no-brainer. And next up, we have actually a very cool one. This one was from N-Sabers. It's installed with a Xenopixel board, and I don't remember how much it was because it's not even on their website anymore. It was inspired by the Acolyte TV show, and I'm sure that we all know that that show was not the greatest, to put it in simple terms, but because of that, I'm assuming that they took this saber off of their website and, you know, just didn't want to take up a space with this saber on it. Now, these sabers designs were inspired by the Ahsoka TV show that came out a couple years ago. They're also from N-Sabers, installed with a Xenopixel soundboard. And for the pair of them, it's going to run you $642. It's got elements from Ahsoka's sabers from Rebels and, of course, her own show, Ahsoka. Anyways, I am very excited for Ahsoka Season 2. Hopefully we get a trailer sometime soon. This is my Cal Kestis lightsaber from Jedi Survivor that I got from LIGHTSABERS. It's installed with a Xenopixel soundboard and costed $542. Now the first thing you're probably noticing is, why is the pommel black when it should be silver? And the thing is, I bought it so early in advance that nobody even really knew that the pommel was supposed to be silver. In the trailers, the entire saber wasn't really illuminated that well, so it kind of looked like it was black regardless, so I've been kind of stuck with the black pommel for years now. This one here is a very unique saber. It came out when Mandalorian Season 3 was releasing and is inspired by Din Djarin's armor. Of course, we got the Mandalorian helmet design on the emitter there, and my favorite part of it is when you turn on the saber, that part lights up and it just looks super cool. It's installed with a Xenopixel board. It's from LIGHTSABERS and costed $280. And this one here is my only Profi lightsaber that I currently have in my collection. I bought it from Kyber Sabers for only $253. And for a Profi, that's a great price. Only problem being, when I was making this video, I found out that the Kyber Sabers website is shut down. It really was a shame because I had a great experience with them. I asked them a couple questions about the Profi, they responded back. The saber itself is awesome. I mean, the preset options they have on there are super cool. Like, there's a Jurassic Park sound font, there's an Ultron sound font. You can play the Avengers theme on a lightsaber. That alone just tells you everything you need to know. But yeah, it looked like they shut down, unfortunately. So this is the only empty hilt that I have in my entire collection, and it wasn't by choice. I think it would be really funny to do a story time of this hilt specifically, because I can dive into so much detail of what went down. But all I'm going to tell you guys right now is I bought it from Ultra Sabers. And now coming to the newest lightsaber that is in my collection, Cal Kestis' Crossguard lightsaber from Jedi Survivor. It costs $838. It's installed with the SNV4 Pro, and you can find it at LIGHTSABERS. When I first unboxed it and had it in hand, I really underestimated the size of this thing. Nothing would have prepared me to find out that this thing was the size of my torso. Add the blade on there and give or take a 1.5 feet, it's the size of me. I'd say this is probably the most unique lightsaber that I have in my collection. Favorite parts about it are 100% the weathering. That's what makes the saber in my opinion, especially the heat damage up at the top of the emitter and the crossguard vents there. I had an absolute blast making that video, so if you guys want to check it out, click the link at the top right of the video and it'll take you to that one once you're done watching this. But now here is every single lightsaber that I currently own laid out on the table, and this is a crazy sight to see. 3 years of collecting just laid out in a pile here. Now I think it's time to put on every single blade for these and turn them all on at once. Let's do it. So that was the video. I really hope all of you guys enjoyed our little collection tour that we had going on here. I had a lot of fun making the video for you guys, going through each lightsaber that I've gotten over the years and making it into one big video featuring every single one. And I also haven't had all the lightsabers turned on at once in man, I want to say like a year and a half. So that was definitely a lot of fun to do. I have gotten a lot more sabers since the last time I did it as well. If you are interested in any of the sabers that we have here from End Sabers, make sure to use code JKM at checkout to save some credits off your order. Leave a comment down below, what is your favorite lightsaber that I have in my collection? And if I don't have it in my collection, what is your favorite lightsaber in general and who does it belong to? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video and I'll see you in the next one soon. Take care.